All right, let's kick off another deep dive. Today we're tackling a YouTube video, The Big Brain and the Little Brain, from the channel ISIS.
ISIS.
Yep, ISIS. You sent this in, wanted us to break down its advice on, well, attracting a high-value man, long-term relationship stuff. We'll pull out some practical tips, sure, but also got to analyze what they're assuming, right? And maybe the implications of all this.
Sounds like we're about to dissect, well, modern dating advice, maybe mixed with some old school relationship ideals. Could be a fascinating combo.
For sure. Right away, they hit you with this two brains idea. Men choose wives, they say, by appealing to both the big brain, that's mental stuff, lifestyle compatibility, and the little brain, physical attraction, seduction.
Catchy, for sure. But splitting attraction into two neat categories kind of reminds me of how we humans love dualistic thinking.
Dualistic.
Yeah, like oversimplifying things by making them opposites. Black and white. But attraction, it's rarely so simple, is it?
Definitely a whole spectrum going on there. But for this deep dive, let's play along with their game. So what kind of big brain stuff do they push?
It's a list. Traditional femininity, kindness but with strong boundaries, passions, spirituality, optimism, not being demanding, social class, intelligence, and wanting marriage and family. Gotta be upfront about that. Almost like a blueprint for the ideal woman. You know?
Wow, that's that IS, a checklist. You even underlined traditional femininity in your notes. Interesting, they emphasize that, like going back in time almost. Do you think that's universally appealing? Or does it change with culture, generation, even just personal taste?
Great question. Something to think about as we go. They present this specific vision of what men want, but is it universal? Or just like some societal norm that not everyone buys into?
Totally. And how does this traditional role thing fit in today when both partners often work, share everything? Definitely something to unpack there.
For sure. And some stuff like kindness, boundaries, those seem good no matter who you are, but it's how Uber they frame it.
Right, like saying men love women who are, but then it's about having standards, self-worth, not being a pushover, basically.
Provocative language, gotta admit. But also, maybe a double standard for women, right? Knowing your worth is healthy in any relationship, not just to please a man, right?
Exactly. Almost like they're saying, be empowered so you can get a man, not be empowered for you.
And that makes you wonder, if you're focused on attracting someone, are you missing out on your own MA growth? Figuring yourself out.
So true. Tough balance between being you and trying to fit what someone else you wants.
Speaking of expectations, the video's take on like men leading in relationships is interesting. Seems pretty traditional, maybe clashes with the whole quality thing a lot of people want now. You mentioned valuing partnership decisions together. How does this advice fit with that?
You get it. Does this traditional stuff even appeal to guys who want an equal partner? And kind of related, they really stress women being non-demanding, like having needs is BD.
Yeah, gotta unpack that. Being overly demanding is one thing, creates tension anywhere. But having needs and like voicing them in a healthy way, that's just good communication, right? They're almost saying, hide your needs so he likes you more. That's not going to end well long term.
Totally. Bottling things up, recipe for disaster, not a happy relationship. Okay, switching gears. I got curious about how they emphasize passions, spirituality. Like that proves you've got a good heart, strong values.
Shared interests, values, that's powerful. Bonds people. But gotta be real, not everyone's into spirituality or like traditional religion. Authenticity matters. Forcing it just backfires.
Like fitting a mold instead of being you. Not a good start for, well, anything real. Okay, little brain time. This is where it gets flirty. Balancing seduction with, like, not being too obvious. That's interesting.
Delicate dance, right. Show some skin strategically.
Yeah.
Master the sexy voice. Subtle flirting. But don't seem easy or too sexual.
Oh, yeah, that part where they say, don't look like a Nick.
Yikes! Yeah. Reminds us that double standards about women and sex are still around. They're trying to navigate that. A&D, empower women to be sensual. Mixed messages for sure.
It's like be alluring, but not too alluring. Tricky balance. Is that even empowering? Or just saying women have to control their sexuality to be attractive?
Great question. And that leads to their trophy wife take. They claim they're redefining it. Not just beauty, but brains too, substance. What do you think?
Makes you think. It's good they're saying smarts matter, depth, but trophy wife still has baggage, doesn't it?
Totally. Rooted in icky power dynamics. Woman's worth tied to how she makes the man look. Even if the trophy is fancier now, is it really different? Or the same old thing, just modernized?
It's like both.
Yeah,
trying to update it with intelligence, all that. But deep down, still traditional roles, woman as a status symbol.
agreed. Needs more unpacking, even if we accept this new trophy wife. What's the impact on men?
Makes you think of the pressure on them. Like, got to be super successful to get this ideal woman. Win her. Beauty and brains. That's going to create crazy expectations, anxiety.
Exactly. Like a man's only as good as the status symbols he has, and that includes his wife. Harmful thinking, both ways. Focus on looking good, not actual connection.
It's like a competition, right? Both sides trying to be desirable based on what looks good, not shared goals, all that.
Brilliant point. Shows the danger of these high-value ideals. Got to
It's
define
also
your values, what you want, not what society says.
absolutely finding someone who compliments you,
Right.
not complete some checklist or boost your status. Wow, it's kind of crazy, right? Started with this video about attracting a guy, and now we're talking like big picture stuff, societal expectations, roles. What even makes a relationship high value?
Yeah, it's like the video. It kind of taps into this anxiety we have about dating today, finding that perfect person, checking all the boxes, looks, achievements.
Makes you wonder, huh? Are we so busy chasing the one that we're missing genuine connection, the kind that's about shared values, respect, real attraction?
Totally possible. So focused on strategies, fitting this mold, maybe we forget about just like connecting naturally, enjoying the journey, finding someone who fits, even the messy parts.
Right. Relationships that they're built on shared stuff, growing together, liking each other's quirks, not just a list of traits.
Absolutely. And speaking of lists, we've been using their whole big brain, little brain thing. Any truth to it, you think? Or just a catchy hook?
Hmm. Tough one. I get what they're doing, acknowledging attraction's complex, but reducing it to this formula feels kind of off. Like they're saying human connection is all calculated moves, not this messy, unpredictable thing it really is.
Hacking the system of love, right.
Yeah,
But love thrives on being spontaneous, vulnerable, being okay with not knowing what's next.
exactly. Good to be self-aware, put your best foot forward, sure, but don't get lost in the game trying to manipulate things.
Authenticity, that's what wins. Real relationships, they're about connection, shared values, wanting to grow together, all that.
Well said. Brings up something I've been thinking about. What if both people went into relationships with this two brains mindset? Better, worse, or just weird?
That is interesting. Could be like conscious effort, both sides trying to get each other, needs and desires,
Yeah.
but could also turn manipulative, fake, if it's not genuine, respectful.
Fine line between being thoughtful and being calculated, huh? Got to balance awareness with staying true to yourself. Honesty, being open, that's still important.
Totally agree. There's no one right way to find love. Figure out your values, be you, and the right person will get it. Big brain, little brain, all of it.
This deep dive has been insightful from one YouTube video.
Yeah.
Amazing how much there was to unpack. Shows you, even simple advice can lead to bigger questions about connection, what society expects, how relationships are changing.
Loved diving in with you. And to our listener, thanks for sharing this video. Got us thinking. Hope this gave you some new ideas to ponder on your journey, finding love, making connections, all that good stuff.